A lot of people avoid seasonal decorating because it's time consuming, it costs money, and if you don't have the storage space, why waste it on seasonal decor? Well, my friend, it doesn't have to be that way. Hey, it's Megan. Welcome back to another $1 hack video. This time we are going over 15 fall decorating hacks to make your fall season cheaper, easier, and all around more festive. And we are getting started right now. If you don't have a lot of extra storage space for seasonal decor, you don't have any DIY skills, and you don't want to spend a lot of money, then Dollar Tree's window clings are going to be your best friend. Let me tell you why. These can be stuck to anything you already have on hand. These are not stickers, so there's not a sticky adhesive on the back. Any non-porous smooth surface these will stick to, and then when you're done, you just peel it off and you can reuse them next year. So if you have a candle on hand you already love the scent of, no need to buy a fall candle, just use a window cling. Or maybe you really love taking those really cute coffee mug Instagram photos. Don't buy a new fall mug, just use a window cling. But the possibilities are endless, from salt and pepper shakers to utensil holders, charger plates. I've also seen a bunch of DIYers make some really cool DIYs with these window clings. These are definitely a great buy. This next hack is a newer idea I had, and I'm totally in love with it. In fact, you can use it for multiple different seasons, not just fall. As I was searching for fall tablescapes, I saw all these beautiful inspirational photos online, but it kind of gave me anxiety at the same time because we use our dining room table for lunch, dinner, breakfast, and the thought of moving all that to eat sounded like the opposite of fun and would take way too much time. But I had an idea, and this has worked out really great. All you need to do is take 2 of Dollar Tree's longer MDF signs and glue them together. Then the old DT also sells foam mounting tape. They even have name brand in the tools section, super glue brand. That's what I'm using. And while you're at Dollar Tree, go ahead and snatch up about 6 to 8 fall picks. But if your Dollar Tree just isn't up on their fall floral game, check out Walmart. They have a bunch of options for less than $1. Now, the cool thing about this tape is you just peel it off, stick it down, and you can put your pumpkins or your florals all down your 2 MDF signs. By the way, together, these 2 MDF signs are almost 4 feet long. And the cool thing is you can pick it up, move it, replace it as needed. And then another cool thing, you can use this same base, the 2 MDF signs, for multiple seasons. Since we're using the foam mounting tape and not hot glue or super glue or anything else permanent, you can just remove the pumpkins and the florals at the end of the season and easily move your table centerpiece when it's time to eat or actually use your table. Another super simple, no skill needed idea is to grab up a yardstick from Dollar Tree and then head on down to your local Walmart and pick up your last name initial. They have a bunch of letters for less than $1. All you gotta do is hot glue that to your pumpkin. And then to take up the snazziness level just a little bit, you can add some burlap ribbon or some buffalo check ribbon and layer that up with a raffia bow. That's super cute. But another idea is to use Dollar Tree's rub-on transfer letters. Check it out, y'all. If you don't have a Cricut, like me, this is such a great buy and a great deal. I made this for a neighbor, and heads up, by the way, if you do use the rub-on transfer letters and you plan on putting this outside, then definitely seal it with something. I just used some clear spray paint and that's worked fine. And I love the way both of these turned out. So like I said, this one went to my neighbor. By the time this is uploaded, Ollie, I've already given it to you. And this one's for me and my family. I don't know. I can't get away from the traditional fall colors. I love the oranges, the deep burnt burgundies and browns. Oh, I'm a sucker for fall colors. Most of us know that Dollar Tree sells these larger carvable pumpkins. They sell all kinds of sizes, all the way down to the smaller pumpkin clips. And a lot of us purchase these pumpkins with the intentions of DIYing or painting them to match our fall decor. Now, if that's you, Dollar Tree's barbecue skewers are going to be your best friend. And here's why. I've seen so many people, and myself included, paint these pumpkins, and either one, I will get fingerprints from hand painting them, or two, I will have to paint one side, wait for that to dry, and then paint the other side. These skewers make life so much easier. You can stab into the pumpkin or use the clips and spray paint them outdoors. Either way, no matter how you like to customize and paint your pumpkins, when you're done with the skewers, you can just stab them outside on a sunny day and they'll be dry in no time. But another idea, though, is after you paint your pumpkins, your color of choice, use some of Dollar Tree's little balls, or new this year is the pack of scented pine cones along with the itty bitty little pumpkins. Add that to a decorative bowl. That's a super easy and cute look for fall. Or like I made a few months back, you can just take one of Dollar Tree's garden dishes along with one of their glass kitchen containers, super glue those together, paint it the color of your choice, and you have a really nice modern decorative bowl that would also work really great filled with Dollar Tree pumpkins and pine cones and their wicker balls. I think this looks really classy and high end. And the great thing is the bowl itself can be used for multiple seasons. Now, another idea, though, is using the barbecue skewers is to pick up one of Dollar Tree's smaller foam pumpkins, one of their carvable pumpkins, I had already painted mine, and then one of Walmart's larger foam pumpkins for $6. These things are a really nice size. You can easily pull off the stem and then stab your skewer through all three pumpkins to make it like a steak so you can put it in your flower bed or a pot of mums. The great thing about the skewers is it works like a garden stake, so it's going to keep the pumpkins from flying away, or you could even stab them into your flower bed. I love the way this works out, and with no glue, like I said, I can reuse the pumpkins in a different way the next year. Now, decorating for fall doesn't have to be all about pumpkins physically. You can snatch up some of Dollar Tree's pumpkin spice and 2 of their candles, or like I'm doing, using 2 candles almost burnt down I already had on hand. Then you just need one of their glass coffee mugs. They sell these year round. Take a wick and glue it to the bottom of your glass cup. Now, I always buy my wicks from Michael's, but Dollar Tree does sell a candle making kit just the same. What you're going to do is you're going to fill up your mug 3/4 of the way full with just like regular wax. So it's going to look like this. Let that cool for like 10 minutes, or while that's cooling, actually, go back to your last candle or the last bit of wax and add a boatload of pumpkin spice mix. It's going to make it brown. It's also going to make it smell amazing. And then while that is still hot, not cooled all the way, add another boatload of the pumpkin spice mix. How cool does this look? This looks just like a cappuccino, high-end you'd buy at some really snazzy coffee shop, but it's not. It's a candle and it smells amazing. And what I really love is how adding the pumpkin spice on top of the wax makes the top part kind of rough. It's not super smooth. So it looks really realistic. Another idea, though, is if you snatch up one of their luau skirts and then push off a piece of luau skirt and then tie that off to make a little like circle. But by the way, okay, maybe you can't find the luau skirts, is a little bit out of season. No big deal. Just use some of their raffia and then tie that to some twine. As I mentioned before, Dollar Tree has all kinds of really nice floral picks, and I'm actually just using 2 scrap pieces of Dollar Tree fall florals. I've already pulled off all kinds of pieces from them, so you can probably get away with just using one of their picks as the base, and then 1 pack of their decorative faux corn. You get 2 pieces to 1 pack. 1 more fall pick. Zip tie that together and then just make sure that you still have the little loop at the top because we need that to hang it. And then optional, you can hot glue a bow and you can totally stop right here. It looks great as is. But I have all kinds of fall floral scrap pieces, y'all. So I just took a few scrap pieces, like some berries and some little like squiggly fall florals, added that to mine. But this is customizable, so you can do as much or as little as you like. Use this using a garden hook from Dollar Tree on an outdoor lantern, or use it instead of a fall wreath on your front door. These value packs of tumbling tower games are such a great deal. In fact, so this footage was taken August 2021. The value packs are still circulating in stores, and I'm sure they'll be even more so in stores come Christmas time. So one value pack or two of the smaller regular size pack. It's the same thing, same difference pretty much. And you're just going to take some of your blocks, use some wood glue, glue them together and make 3 letters, LL and F. And we only need 50 blocks. So if you use the value pack, you're going to have a bunch of blocks left over. Or if you use 2 of the regular size block packs, you'll have a bunch of blocks left over. If you're putting your letters outside, make sure you use wood glue. If not, you can use Mod Podge. Then use some fabric. Or Dollar Tree's burlap ribbon works really great too. I mean, the cool thing about burlap is the ribbon anyways, is you can't really see where one piece starts and the other one ends just because of the way the burlap's made up. For the A, just use a wood leaf cutout available at Dollar Tree, or they have pumpkins just the same. I'm putting mine outside, or mine has been outside. So I'm using their foam mounting tape, super glue, the original super glue brand available at Dollar Tree in the tool section. And this is held up fine. So I use 2 pieces per letter and then just 1 piece for the little leaf A. I think this is so cute and so cool. And for what? I think it's like $3 for the entire thing. Such a great deal. Check it out, y'all. So many times people ask, hey, Megan, what do you do with all your DIYs? A lot of times I use them in my own home. I give them away or I reuse them. Reusing them is one of the cases right now. So back right before summer had started, I made these outdoor candles just using 2 Dollar Tree bowls, using gel super glue, also available at DT, gluing them together and then spray painting them the color of my choice. And I love the way these looked. I burned them outside all summer and they were totally burnt down. So I've cleaned out both of my candle bowls and now we're going to reuse them and make them into fall candles. So all you got to do is just tape off your bowls. Like I had mentioned, the original video will be linked in the description if you want to see the full tutorial. But I taped it off and spray painted one brown and then one like a burnt orange. And then I've seen so many DIYers use this stone spray paint from Rust-Oleum. I already love spray painting. This stone spray paint is so cool. It gives it a great texture. And as many other DIYers have mentioned, that just a little bit goes a long way. Definitely a deal in my book. And this is what they both looked like. So I love these because they are the same but different. So they are the same shape, but one is taller than the other. And one of them I used a brown and the other I used like a burnt orange. And I don't know. I love the way this looks. Like I said, you don't have to do all pumpkins and leaves and words for fall. You can just do colors and a whole feel. And when I'm done with those, I'll probably reuse them and remake them once again. Now, another idea, and this can work year round too, just pick up any 2 of Dollar Tree's doormats, flip them over to the back and then tape them together. Use a boatload of hot glue and some of DT's shelf liner, which is very similar to the doormat underlayment rug. The difference is a shelf liner, it's like a thicker material and you get more bang for your buck. Then just tape it off and do 1 thick coat of spray paint and that's it. Now, the cool thing about this is this can be used year round, not just for fall. So this is what it looks like when it's done, just 1 coat of spray paint. And I really wanted a nice fall doormat. Usually I can find them at Dollar General, but I had been so sick. If you saw my community post, you know what I'm talking about. So when I sent my husband there, he didn't see anything. The only thing he saw was this welcome doormat. But I just want you to know Dollar General usually has regular fall doormats for also $5. So maybe your stores still have them in stock. Mine didn't. Lastly, we all know, if you're a regular DT shopper, about the pumpkin wreath forms. This is no DIY needed. Snatch up a pumpkin wreath form, get yourself a Dollar Tree plant liner. You can cut that down, hot glue it into place, and you got yourself a really nice wall planter. How cute and how simple is this? Literally, all you need is a pumpkin wreath form and cut down a Dollar Tree plant liner and hot glue it into place. Super simple. Now, if you saw my community post, you know I got COVID. Forgive me for taking so long to post. And thank you all for all of your super sweet and kind messages. As I mentioned before, I'm so ready for Christmas. But I am going to still upload my Halloween DIY video, and then we're going to do Christmas. So much love to you, my friend, and I will catch you next time.